Hello, empaths. Happy New Year. Welcome to this channel. And I'm so excited to be with you energetically and to share some energy with you as support and love and encouragement. This channel is designed to support energy sensitive people such as empaths, light workers, star seeds, way showers, whatever label, title you want to give yourself or not, those who are showing up doing service work in honor of the divine and the human collective. Thank you so much for being present. You are so very, very welcome. Happy 2022. We are here. So new year, new you. And it's going to be a very, very powerful and very potent year. So buckle up, get ready. And may this year start off with just the most beautiful, aligned energy, all that you need. May you receive everything that you need: health, wellness, prosperity, abundance, perspective, friends, relationships, support, everything that you need within and without your physical temple, the community that you live in. May every single thing that is required for your path to be excellent, beautiful, and pristine be granted to you from the divine in the most magical, mysterious, most beautiful, wonderful, awesome ways. And may it be moment to moment, breath by breath. May you experience that energy, that synergy, that glory, that blessing, that gift that those of us who are connected to the divine flow with on a regular basis in oneness. So powerful, powerful year ahead. May you be granted all that you need. And just basic tips: hydrate. Please make sure you drink a lot of water, because when there's energies moving, we tend to become dehydrated and we don't even realize it until, we've moved through something big that, oh my gosh, I'm parched or I'm really thirsty. So please stay hydrated, drink really good water, do some research on water so you know what kind of water is best and most aligned for you. And so, I'm just excited. This year, we are now going to embark on the journey of the heart. So prior to 2022, we were talking about empath first lessons and all of the different things that empaths have to learn about themselves and integrate so that they can protect their energy and so that they can show up, in a pristine and powerful way that is aligned with what their true soul path is. This year, we're going to start moving into a deeper knowing of who you are, who we are as empaths, by looking at our lives and our path and our service work, our spirit work, through the lens of the heart. So we're dropping from head, we're moving down into heart, and we are now going into the heart to recognize all that we are. And we're bringing out energy and activations and light and love and ancient knowings. We're extracting those from deep within our heart space. So last week I talked about within your temple, there is an innermost sanctuary, and that is the heart space, where you're able to access so many beautiful activations and knowings for beautiful and clear and pristine manifestation. So we're going to look at our lives through the lens of the heart. And so the journey of the heart, it's a journey to the heart. It's a journey through the heart. It's a journey from the heart. It's a very interesting experience. You're abiding in the heart space and you go into it. Sometimes you emerge from it. You move through it, especially during times of challenge. This is our safety net. This is our cave. When life gets to be too much, when the energies become too intense, or the outside world is uncomfortable or scary or not aligned, whatever's going on, go within the sanctuary of the heart and hibernate there as long as you need to, so that you can download what you need for the next thing. And then you come through, you emerge from the heart with all the beautiful heart space activation and support that you need to go out. The heart space is a bubble of protection. So when we go in there and we stay in there for a little while and allow ourselves to integrate whatever spirit wants us to integrate, it's like a white light prayer, the heart space. It's like a bubble of light. So when we go back out into our service work, we are taking that bubble of light and protection, so that we're fortified, right? Within the sanctuary of the heart, we become fortified, and we're able to bring that beautiful bubble of light oftentimes to the service work, so that the people and places and situations that we are, nature, the animals, whoever we're working with, whatever structures, whatever platforms we're working with, they get the benefit of that beautiful bubble of protection that we have access to anytime we go into the heart space. So we're dropping from head into heart. We're accessing the innermost sanctuary of the heart, which is within our soul temple. And when we do this, this completely radically changes the empath experience. So with the first lessons, I was just giving you a lot of different information to help you feel anchored and to feel grounded. This is so that you don't feel swept away by your emotions or ungrounded by the energy intensity and energy sensitivity. You know, those first lessons are very, very important. They're basic lessons to help anchor us and ground us, fortify us, so that we can now move into the next level. So it's sort of like going from, middle school to high school, or we could say we're at an upper level where we're up leveling our knowledge and our understanding of who we are as empaths. Now we're no longer ungrounded by energy intensity. Now we're no longer allowing our emotions, especially those that are the lower vibe emotions, to dictate what our life path is going to be like, or what kind of day we're going to have. Now, if we wake up on the wrong side of the bed and we don't feel so great because we had a nightmare, or we're annoyed with a family member or whatever, we know we can quickly, shift it very quickly with our intention, our pure heart structure. We go back to base, we get our orders, we start running back to base quickly. Whereas before, we were kind of all over the place, frazzled, scattered. We were feeling all this energy. We were having these psychic dreams and visions and knowing things were coming, but we didn't know how to anchor and ground, and we didn't know what to do, and we were all over the place. Okay, some of us were a hot mess, but we're not hot messes anymore, right? We got this. We're high school, we're high school empaths, learning how to do this, and we're doing it with excellence, and we're doing it with grace, and we're doing it with elegance and eloquence. So the first lessons that we talked about are so that you can recognize who you are, and so that you can protect your energy so that you can show up in the world. Now, these current lessons, which are next level consciousness for the empath, this is where you're going to have real perspective on not only who you are, but the power that you bring. So now, while staying grounded, you're integrating what your actual service work is and how to bring the most power to that situation or that circumstance. You are no longer worried about bringing the power, you're in it. You are abiding in your energy. You are finessing your own energy, and you're enjoying being in your own energy because you know that it is completely streamlined from the divine, because you are connected. You're completely connected. You go into the heart space, you get your orders from base. You know the difference now between alignments and assignments and distractions. And you realize, for we light workers, way showers, empath, we only have two of those three categories. We work with alignments and we work with assignments. We don't put our energy into distractions, right? That was one of the powerful lessons we learned before we were high school empath. Or whatever, if you want to be a college empath, maybe you consider yourself a grad, whatever you want, whatever title, whatever label, it's your energy and whatever floats your boat. All right. So now these lessons that we're about to get into, they serve the highest light. The lessons we were talking about before, they helped us understand who we are and how to ground and how to anchor. They were more about us. Now we're going to, it's still about us as the instrument, the conduit. But now it's, how do I navigate my service work, my journey as an empath through the heart so that I'm always, always, always bringing the highest light to every circumstance, every situation. How do I bring the highest light to this community? How do I bring the highest light to these people I'm working with or this project? What do I do about this particular situation? It could be anything. It could be health. It could be financial. It could be specific, your family or your service work. Learning to go within the heart structure quickly, get the downloads, and then bring the energy, because you've been finessing it, bring the highest light, bring the power in the most elegant, most pristine way. Okay. And so I don't really talk a lot about divine feminine and divine masculine, but you empaths, many of you are alongside recognizing that you're an empath. You've also been initiated as a divine feminine and a divine masculine. And all of us hold both energies in our structure, regardless to how we were born or how we identify or who we're attracted to. It's not about that. It is the divine feminine and the divine masculine face of God, the source of everything creation, the divine. We embody these energies. Okay. And so the divine feminine, of course, many of you may know, is coming up in a very beautiful, elegant, eloquent way, demonstrating the divine feminine face, energy, and eloquence and healing dynamic of the divine. But I'm not talking about that. I'd love to talk about that, but I'm not talking about that right now. In any event, you may be realizing that as you are emerging as an empath and understanding all that you are, you might notice that your divine feminine qualities or your divine masculine qualities are also building, and you're understanding more of who you are through that lens as well, which is so beautiful. We're multi-dynamic, and it's a multi-dynamic experience. And so the divine is expressing itself through us in a lot of different ways. All right. So now to recap some of those initial lessons, empaths are born of love. Empaths are alchemists. We are magicians, and we manifest with our emotions. So this is why it's so important that we get a grip on those emotions, that we be aware of the state, the emotional state we're in. If it's low emotion, low vibe. So then we want to do what we need to do to activate, higher vibe emotions. And you can go back and look at some of those other lessons, because I do talk to you about which specific emotions can help you, move into another state very quickly. Empaths really should consider clearing their energy often with solid self-care to filter out energetic buildup, overload, overwhelm, all of these types of things, including energetic interference, et cetera, that comes from the heavier, denser, more intense energies. As the more we're doing our service work, we will come across a lot of heavier energies, more intense emotions, and we want to learn to filter out, clear out the energy quickly. So we're on an alignment. We have an alignment, and with those alignments, the energy is light and breathy and beautiful because it's an aligned frequency, aligned energy. We're both. It's give and receive, and there's the law of reciprocity and action. They're giving to us, we're giving to them. We activate each other's energy. We both feel like we have just been refreshed and reinvigorated by being in each other's company when we're alignments. When we're on assignment, the person that we're working with, or the community or the situation, they are being supported by us. So we're not getting energy from them. We're not taking energy from them. We are giving our energy that the divine has gifted to us to give to them. So we got our energy because we went to base and got our command codes from base. We know exactly what the assignment is. So we get the energy needed for that situation. We stay as long as we're supposed to stay, no more, no less time, because when the expiration date hits, it's time for us to make our exit and move on to the next assignment, which is oftentimes ourselves, to replenish the energy. All right. Also, we want to keep our channel pure. By keeping our channel pure, this gives us greater access to the divine. And greater access to the divine helps us remain self-referent as opposed to object-referent. So self-referent is where we go within to get the, we go into base, we go to the heart space, we go into the innermost sanctuary, as opposed to needing the opinions and ideas and thoughts of everybody else around us. Not that advice is a bad thing, but we always want to learn to go within, go into headquarters, base operations, go into the heart space, download what the orders are, as well as the energy needed for that particular situation. This keeps you aligned. It helps you to continue to practice finessing your energy that you are working with. Also, we're still talking about the first lessons. We're recapping. All empath journeys do include pain. Sorry, but they do. And hibernating after these experiences it's a critical part of your healing process, and there's much to be learned and integrated. So after your experiences with pain or trauma or sadness or grief or difficulty, heartbreak, whatever it is, learning to go into these experiences when you're in the cave of the heart, nursing your wounds, healing, recovering from whatever that trauma was, a karmic relationship, somebody died that you loved, your pet died, you lost the job, you didn't get the promotion, or there's just things going on our planet that are disappointing, and you find yourself disappointed in humanity. Whatever has happened, when you go into the cave of the heart and you begin to heal and you allow yourself to get renewed, make sure that you're also giving yourself time to really learn and integrate. So after most trauma, this might be difficult to understand, but after most trauma, something gets activated, something powerful and something positive gets activated within you because you're an empath. It's often overshadowed by the trauma, so we don't always realize something powerful happened. But always look for the gold through every circumstance. So after you've healed from the traumatizing event, give yourself permission through maybe meditation or journaling or however you want to do it. Maybe go to the beach, walk through a forest. Give yourself some time to integrate. What was that all about? Yes, it was painful. It was hard. It was traumatizing. I experienced loss or whatever it is. What did I learn? How did I grow through that recent challenge? What's the gold? What gifts came online? What was activated? In other words, what did I integrate? And once you realize what that is, now that you're aware of what you integrated, what you learned, what came online because of the trauma, see it now as a gift, okay? And see it as now a new ability or new insight that you're going to add to your repertoire of skills, your toolbox as an empath. That pain served a purpose. Nothing was wasted. And God, the divine, is not superfluous. Nothing is superfluous. Within the divine structure, everything has meaning. It all has a purpose. Look for the gold, look for the gold, look for the gold, look for the gold, look for the gold. So each encounter with an alignment or an assignment is an opportunity to share a little bit of energy, like I'm sharing energy with you and you're sharing energy with me, energetically, electronically, digitally. Some experiences will be big, powerful energy exchanges. But whether they're big or whether they seem super calm, we empaths are sharing energy everywhere that we go, all the time, 24 hours a day. This is why you want to protect your energy, keep it at 100%, finesse the energy, go within to find out, is this even my assignment? Because if it is, there are going to be command codes and there's going to be energy that's gifted to you for that situation. So if we keep the heart structure pure with pure intentions, it becomes really effortless to manifest in a very pristine and beautiful way. It's almost going to feel magical for you, okay? The journey of the heart begins once we've accepted all that we are and we've learned and integrated those first lessons. So once we get over the energy sensitivity and I don't want this and I didn't choose this and oh my gosh, I can't handle this, what do I do? I just want to crawl under a cave. When we get past that, remember we're in high school now. Some of you are in college. Some of you are in spiritual grad school. Once we are there, now fully embracing and accepting the clarion call and identifying as a service worker, an empath, a spiritual service worker, a light worker, working with light, offering your gifts through channeling and your psychic ability and your counseling and your journaling and all the beautiful things, your blogs and your vlogs and all the things that you do and how you show up with pure intention. Once you own that and you're not fighting it anymore, now you're ready to go to the next level. You've now been initiated and the journey begins deep in the heart space. And you'll find that within the temple, there are so many beautiful gifts. There's just sacredness. There's a groundedness. There's an effervescence. There's an openness. It's different once you move into the heart. It's almost like you're out of the shell. You're a turtle out of the shell, and that's going to be awkward and weird. And like, you're supposed to be in your shell. Like a snail's supposed to have a shell, right? If you were just thrown out of it, that's kind of what it feels like as an empath when we don't know what the heck we're doing. We were just kicked into the world and we're like, what? We're naked. And we're like, what? Right. But the heart space is like going back into the shell. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember it's warm in here. It's cozy. It's nice in here. This is where I belong. This is your heart space experience. And your innermost sanctuary is adorned with sacredness and beauty and groundedness and support. You feel very anchored within there. So learn to run in there often and begin to conceptualize your experience as a journey from the heart to the heart, through the heart. It does change the experience as an empath. So this new level of journey becomes integrate, activate, and emanate. And then last night, I heard amplify. I'm like, okay, you want me to add another word? Amplify, yes. So integrate. The journey of the heart is everything you're integrating. You're integrating all of it. You're doing it smoothly, effortlessly, because you know what to do. You know how to finesse energy. You know how to go back to base to get your command codes. You know how to filter out, and I'm going to talk a little bit about filtering out in a few moments. You activate the new gifts. You activate the new power. You activate what is being gifted to you quickly, and then you emanate it and you embody it. Now, amplify is bring the energy, finesse that energy and bring it unapologetically, bring it, because 2022 is about up-leveling and helping humanity, those that choose to be in their ascended space. Like I'm sharing these lessons, you all are going to be sharing. You're going to be teaching, you're going to be supporting, you're going to be encouraging, and you're going to be helping people. Many of you with some of the things I'm sharing with you, but a lot of you are going to start getting your own unique downloads for the specific community and service work that you do. So bring it, amplify your energy without shame or guilt or apology. Now, some philosophies, both spiritual and non-spiritual, believe that creativity is born of chaos. And if this is true, imagine how innovative, inventive, and creative you can be, and even inspired after chaotic situations. So don't waste any energy. Don't waste any experience. If something seems chaotic or crazy, or there's mayhem or a lot of intensity, and you're not exactly sure what to do with this, remember I said go within and see what was activated, what came online. Now begin to channel that energy in such a way that there's powerful creative expression in the experience, in the middle of the chaos. What is the creative component? What is being gifted? What is being offered? What can be born in this experience? This is super powerful. Remember, you as the empath are an alchemist. So finesse your energy in such a way that you remain in control without losing perspective, that in any situation you are still alchemizing. You are still finessing. And although there's chaos going on, what can be created in this moment? Okay, that serves, of course, the highest light. So use every experience and every emotion as fuel to propel you on your journey deeper into heart space living. As the alchemist, you can change the energy of situations. Big lesson, okay? So use your intention, your pure heart structure with the command codes, the mission assignments given to you from base. Integrate all of that, okay? And recognize that you are an alchemist and you can go into any situation and you can shift it like that if it is your assignment. Now, this is going to allow you to vortex the energy and alchemize the situation, okay? However, in order to vortex energy and alchemize any situation, you need a spiritual container to do this. And the container is your pure heart structure with your pure intentions, with your activated command code. So you have a container, okay? You've got your pure heart structure, your pure intentions, the command codes, and your mission assignments retrieved from headquarters. This is the container. Be very clear, understand your assignments, be clear about what those assignments are so that your container is safe and pure for vortexing energy. So you can be an alchemist when your container is prepared, okay? Your container is prepared because your heart is pure, you have pure heart intentions, you get your base, your commands from base, you understand your mission assignments, you're very clear about them, you're very dialed in, you're connected. Now you are ready to begin to vortex some energy. So once your sacred container, which is, in other words, it's you, is ready, then you want to use the emotions, the energy, and the intensity of the experience as your base ingredients. Emotions, energy, and the intensity. These are the ingredients in your container. Add the attitude of positive expectation, and also add the beautiful vibrations of excitement, bliss, and gratitude. So you're in this chaotic situation. You know the energy needs to be vortexed out. You are safe, pure container. You're bringing in positive expectation, bliss, excitement, and gratitude. You know that you are about to shift this stuff. You're about to shift it, okay? So you get to vortex the energy. You get to mix it all up, all right? And when you do this, prepare for something evolutionary to occur. You've done the work. You're prepared. You are anchored. You are grounded. You know how to go into the sanctuary of the heart. You know how to download. You know how to connect with the divine. And you know that you will always be supported and you are always gifted what you need. So prepare for something evolutionary to occur. It could even be revolutionary, okay? Now, as we are journeying through the heart, many mystical and magical manifestations are going to occur, so prepare yourself. However, occasionally, some energy will get past, the guards or the protections that you're wondering, how in the world did this get here? It doesn't feel aligned, that person, that energy, that attitude, that situation, whatever it is just feels off. And how did it get into my field when I've been doing all this work? I meditate, I connect, I stay in the heart, I go back to base all the time. How in the world did you get past the guards? Don't spend too much time trying to figure that out. Once you recognize something is in your field that isn't aligned, just quickly learn to shift the chaos. You go into the chaos yourself with all of these beautiful tips I'm giving you now and begin to vortex the energy. Remember, there's that saying, with new levels, there's new devils. So sometimes, now that we're in high school, we're high school empaths, there's going to be new intensity. There's going to be new levels. There's going to be some things that were always there that we didn't see before. And then there are going to be other things that show up because they're like, wait, what's going on? Who's that? Where's that light coming from? What's that bright, shining light over there? Oh, it's an empath. Let's go over there and get our things in there. We're energy vampires. Let's go get some of that. Look at that energy. Look at that. I want some of that. I want some of that, right? So we're going to encounter that. We're not going to just completely be exempt. It does exist. It's out there, right? But learning to finesse your own energy, keep that bubble of protection. That's why we go into the sanctuary of the heart. often stay in there. In fact, I recommend you stay in the sanctuary of the heart unless you're on assignment or you're with your alignments. And oftentimes when you're with your alignments, you guys are going to be in the sanctuary of the heart anyway, because that's what aligned beings do. We move from the heart, we move through the heart, we create beautiful experiences in the heart space, and we just meditate and we channel and we offer love and light and we dance. And that's what alignments do. That's the difference between alignments and assignments. Alignments are truly your service work. Alignments are your gift from the divine, so that you know everything is fine and that you do have support even here on the planet. We know we have support above, but you need to know you have support down here as well. Your alignments offer that beautiful support. They have the ability to witness you and see you for all that you are. All right. So rather than get down from strange energy entering into your field, just simply ask the divine for a higher integration. What is this teaching me? And then collaborate, okay, with that energy. Collaborate with that energy as an alchemist, okay? Ask the divine to help you get back on track and keep it moving. It's very simple. It's just like, what is this energy teaching me? Let me vortex it. Let me alchemize it. Let me shift it. Let me finesse it, so that from this chaos and confusion, I create something powerful and magical. Spirit, divine, what are you showing me in this moment? So instead of drama, no more spirals down, no more meltdowns, no more emotional dysregulation because I got a bill that I didn't expect, or this person was nasty to me, or this person criticized me online, or nobody's liking my post, whatever it is. We're not doing that anymore. We're in high school now, empaths. We're not doing that. No more drama, no more upset about their opinions. They don't like us. They criticize us. They're mean. No more dysregulation. We're in high school now. No more distress, no more feeling attacked, no more being hurt, crying, meltdowns because they don't like us. We're just going to finesse that energy quickly. You don't like me, it's not my problem. You might like me if you try, but it's okay if you don't. But I'm not going to let you bring me down. Finesse that energy, alchemize it quickly, okay? Now, after you return to base, get those command codes, remember who you are and what's my assignment now, how am I supposed to integrate this drama so that it doesn't consume my life, and you just recalibrate. And that's living from the heart. It's the journey of the heart. It's like we get our base commands, we do our service work, we hang out in the sanctuary of the heart until there's a new assignment. And when some drama comes in, something uncomfortable, something crazy, something weird, we just quickly ask, what am I supposed to integrate from this? What am I supposed to learn? We finesse that energy quickly. We recalibrate quickly, right? We let it go quickly and we get back on track and we do our thing. So, dear beautiful empaths, these are your empath encouragement tips this week. In this new energy of 2022, let's clear what is no longer aligned. Let's learn to do it quickly, and let's realign to what is absolutely clear and pristine and connected and dialed into our true soul path. No more investing energy into people, places, circumstances, situations that are not aligned or a waste of time. We are now going to only do those things that serve the highest light. What I'm going to do as just sort of a supplemental offering to this week's tips is I'm going to teach you how to vortex the energy. There will be a separate link to a demonstration on vortexing energy, and that will be in the description box below this video. And I just wish you so much love, so much light, so many blessings. I hope you are truly, truly just activating all that is available and allowing yourself to really have that new perspective of how powerful and amazing you are, and how, as an empath, you have the ability in your own corner of the world to be a world changer. So all of these lessons, all these experiences, all of this stuff that you went through all these years, it's not for naught. The divine and nothing that happens within the divine is superfluous. Everything has meaning. You have meaning. You matter. You are so very special. Your light is so needed. So thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for your service work. Happy 2022. Happy New Year. And I can't wait to be with you again. Check out the video link below so that you can vortex your energy and the vortex the energy around you. And I look forward to seeing you again.